Morocco's Crown Prince Moulay Hassan has been appearing at more and more official events in place of his father, who has recently looked weak and lost a lot of weight. Moulay may soon become the youngest king. He is given a positive image, but is this really the case? Why doesn't the prince allow his subjects to kiss his hand? And why was his meeting with his mother in Greece leaked online? Watch the video to the end to find out the whole truth about the future king of Morocco. Let's get started. Moroccan kings have always been known for their fertility. For example, Sultan Ismail, who ruled in the early 18th century, had about 900 children. But his descendant and current ruler, Mohammed VI, produced only 2 offspring, Princess Khadija and Prince Moulay. The latter is the heir to the throne and an extremely interesting personality. European magazines include the prince in the lists of the most enviable grooms of royal blood. And despite the fact that Moulay always has a serious face in public, it is really not easy to resist in front of him. Stunning smile, tall stature, and a multi-billion-dollar fortune. Moulay was born in the royal palace in May 2003. The monarch made sure his son had the best of everything. From birth, the prince was considered the world's richest child. At the age of 10, his father gave the boy his first Bugatti car. Instead of toy cars, the prince started collecting real cars and only luxury brands given to him by his father. When he came of age, which in Islam is 15, the boy was given a $67 million airplane. The prince flew it often and managed to get the aircraft assigned the call sign Altesse, which means His Highness in French. Perhaps thanks to his father's gift, Moulay fell in love with aviation and began to dream of becoming a pilot. And in 2 years, the prince graduated from the Royal Aviation School, receiving a pilot's diploma and the rank of colonel in the Air Force. The young prince also studied at the Polytechnic University of Morocco. Here he mastered international relations and various sciences. Moulay also became a true polyglot. In addition to his native Arabic, he is fluent in English, French, and Spanish. However, the prince does find time for entertainment. He enjoys kite surfing, horseback riding, piloting an airplane, and racing collectible Ferraris. We might not have told you about this aristocrat if it were not for one circumstance. According to press reports, his father is seriously ill and may soon pass the crown to his son. Mohammed's health problems began in 2018. By a strange coincidence, the development of the disease coincided with the monarch's separation from his wife, Lala Salma. Their love story was beautiful but dramatic. The royal relatives strongly objected to the unequal marriage. But the king went against tradition. Not only did he marry a commoner, but he refused to take any other wives. Mohammed surrounded his wife with luxuries that even born princesses could not dream of. But after 16 years, Lala Salma disappeared from the palace, and the yellow press even spread rumors that the queen had been killed by the king's own sister, Moulay Hassan. But this turned out to be false. The couple simply divorced. Apparently, the divorce had an extremely negative effect on the king's emotional and then physical health. Despite reports in the Moroccan press about the monarch's good health, he appears less and less in public and has lost a lot of weight. Some world publications claim that the king suffers from sarcoidosis, a serious disease of the lymphatic system. Allegedly, the disease has caused dangerous complications in the heart, and Mohammed has virtually withdrawn from public affairs. But at home, the subject of the king's health is taboo. The editor of a newspaper was imprisoned for writing about the ruler's illness. How does the king rule Morocco in such a sick state? The conclusion is obvious. Mohammed is assisted in ruling a huge country of nearly 40 million people by the crown prince, who is only 21 years old. Moreover, Moulay was prepared for this mission from childhood. At the age of 4, he already accompanied the king at the opening of the boulevard named after Moulay Hassan. And at the age of 8, he made his first public speech at the military academy. At 15, the young prince became the youngest participant in the One Planet Global Climate Summit. And at the end of 2019, the 16-year-old heir to the throne personally hosted Prince Harry and Meghan Markle at the royal palace. After the King of Morocco's health deteriorated, the crown prince began to prepare intensively for the throne. However, Moulay Hassan has a reputation for being unpredictable. According to Moroccan tradition, when you greet a king, you should kiss his hand. But Moulay seems to hate that tradition. The prince pulls his hand away every time someone tries to kiss it. Some consider him squeamish, while others claim it is due to his religiosity. Allegedly, the prince doesn't want to elevate himself to the level of a god because people should only worship Allah. What do you think? Share your opinion in the comments. But not only is the prince willing to break centuries of tradition, he also has a temper. In a video that was quickly taken down, the future king angrily chastised a bodyguard for failing to open the door of the royal car in time. There was another instance when Moulay was angered by the terrible condition of the road to the town of Skirit, where he had gone to inquire about his aunt's health. It is said that the local governor immediately began repairing the roads to avoid being fired. Knowing Moulay's temper, Moroccan officials fear the young man perhaps more than they fear his father. Many even compare him to his grandfather, Hassan II, for whom he was named. His late grandfather, however, has a controversial reputation. Critics accuse him of mass repression, torture, and human rights abuses. Some believe the prince could become as harsh a ruler as his grandfather, but most Moroccans are proud of their future king and have high hopes for him. Moulay is also respected by the people because he did not break ties with his mother after his parents' divorce. Prince actively communicates with Lala Salma and even went on vacation with her this summer. In June, reporters spotted Salma walking with her son and daughter on the Greek island of Mykonos. This is the former queen's favorite vacation spot, to which she remained loyal after her separation from the king. For a comfortable life, Lala Salma brought several trucks with personal furniture to the rented villa. Most likely, King Mohammed continues to support his former wife financially, despite all the disagreements. Although evil tongues suggest that all these meetings with his mother are not just to create a positive image of the future king. Perhaps this walk in Mykonos was deliberately leaked to the press. It is possible that Lala Salma will reappear in public after her son becomes king. As for Prince Moulay, he may become the youngest king on the planet in the near future. Already, the heir to the throne is a bright, charismatic personality with obvious leadership qualities. There is no doubt about Moulay's success as head of state, but we can only wonder how his private life will turn out. Let's hope the future king finds true love that will bring him happiness. Do you think this unpredictable young man, like his father, will go against tradition and marry a commoner? Please let us know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and don't forget to subscribe. See you soon.